Okay, let's get started. The debate wasn't really a debate. Trump, Harris never really answered the question on today's state of the economy. Didn't really get an answer from neither one of them. But I can tell you one thing. Harris really believes in Goldman Sachs. So it's like having the same playbook from years past, down from Obama to Biden. Now we're going to Harris, and even Trump with the same playbook, Goldman Sachs. Why not have a guy from Goldman Sachs just run for president? Then we won't have a middleman. Just go straight to the top. He answers to nobody. One big question was the tariffs that Trump imposed on China and whoever else. And most economists say if you put a tariff on another country, the items that they ship in, that the American people actually pay the tariffs. And another strange answer to that was Trump said, hey, why did your administration still keep the tariffs? So something must be going on with the tariffs. Is the Biden administration didn't get rid of the tariffs because they can get rid of them at any time. Trump said, hey, wake Biden up and have him just get rid of the tariffs. But you won't get rid of the tariffs, and she won't answer the question about the tariffs. Trump and Harris were asked questions about the Ukraine war, which is, I don't know why they're spending so much money, and we can fix this country with the money that they're spending. Russia's going to have it anyway, if you ask me. Trump exposed Harris about negotiating with Putin on the war, and she wouldn't answer the question whether she negotiated with Putin or not. Now, I found that awful strange. And Trump also wouldn't answer the question on if he becomes president, would he just pull out from the war? I say pull out from the war. Why are we wasting that money? Now, on the topic of abortion, hey, I believe Kamala got him on that one, because Trump wouldn't say that he wouldn't veto a bill that came to his desk about, abortion all over the United States and not kicked down to the states and all this crazy ish. But a lot of men, just like a lot of women, a lot of men on abortion, just as a lot of women on abortion. Imagine if a man couldn't talk that woman into an abortion after, he went and knocked somebody up. He gonna say, hey, you got to get rid of that. So, gonna give you this money. Go down to the clinic. Take care of that. Don't tell me it ain't true. Right there probably was the only thing that I could say maybe that Kamala won this debate just on the abortion topic. Anything else, the rest of that, all lies. They asked Trump about health care. Did he have a plan? No, he don't have a plan. He's never had a plan. He's not going to come up with a plan. He doesn't care. Now, as far as healthcare, Bernie had a plan for universal healthcare. And, hey, they killed it. And if you ask Kamala about it, she doesn't want to talk about universal healthcare. Of course, she can afford healthcare. She ain't worried about nobody else. And, okay, Kamala got a knock on him about the Trump rallies. Now, the Trump rallies have been getting a little thinned out, and it's the same speech, just like she says, talking about fictional characters, Hannibal Lecter, things like that, and how, hey, some of the crowd starts to walk out. I can understand that. Well, doesn't really make a difference to me. The moderators talked about getting out of Afghanistan, the way you would say the United States scurried out of Afghanistan. They just tucked their tails and got out of there as fast as they could. But Trump, they called him out on trying to have a summit or something like that at Camp David with the Taliban. He was gonna, they're gonna fly the Taliban over here first class and have a summit with them. And they said, man, are you crazy? Not having no meetings with the Taliban over in the United States at Camp David. Now, one thing we can't forget, Kamala, as a prosecutor, did say that Trump had to go to a sentencing hearing in a couple of weeks. So, will he be doing rallies behind bars? Well, he had to have the Secret Service with him, so I can't really say if he's going to do some rallies behind bars. But what kind of sentence do you give a man that was found guilty on all counts, maybe like 36 counts? If you was black, you'd be so far under the jail that they probably would never see you again. If you were black, you'd probably be getting your booty stretched out by now. You and I know they're not sending no former president to no jail. Ever. I can't see it. Now, if Kamala gets in the White House and does something crazy, oh, she'll go to jail. They'll make sure of that. As I see it, it was a draw, the debate, and just looking at a couple of real liars and they're politicians. They'll say anything. Give them your vote or not give them your vote. I don't care. I'm going to still wake up in the morning and still have to go to work. You probably have to go to work too. They're jet-setting around. Grinning, smiling, probably eating lunch together. The State of the Union, huh? Well, got some stuff to work on.